Hey, what is up everybody? Blaze for here, and today for you guys another video of Persona 5X. So today's video, guys, we are going to be using the girl Phoebe at long last here, and mainly going over her mainly just because I finally got what I was missing for her. This has been long in the making, and I have not had this for ages, nor have I had the dupes for her, but we got the dupes not long ago, being at least A3, and I finally obtained the weapon. One of the main reasons why I was actually trying so hard to actually get ranked up in that dang card game was to get some stinking coins so I can get her weapon. Her weapon here makes a massive difference, at least in my opinion here, because not only are we now getting that extra side of at least attack, which beforehand we weren't even upgrading this thing because we didn't want to dupe it up, which we had 12% attack instead of the base of 30%. But now we actually, every time we consume a certain cocktail, we're actually able to get ourselves some attack here, sometimes crit rate, or either damage dealt for 2 whole turns, which is really good, helping out our overall team's damage and everything that we need to do. But there's also more that she actually helps out with this. By consuming different little cocktails, where it's either premium, rough mix being the worst one, or deluxe here, you actually do get certain effects, being at least 120%, 100%, and then 50%. But another thing that I was really excited about that I didn't know of, but once I did find out about the weapon, is whenever time that she mixes 2 cocktails, there is a 55% chance that she's actually able to reduce her skill cooldown by 1, which is really good, because beforehand I could not reduce that skill cooldown. It took a little bit of time to get her back here, but now we're able to actually get that right back up, at least with a decent chance to it, which is really helpful. And then lucky for us, since we do have our A3 here, and which is going to be the one I really wanted. Of course, A0 and them are good. A1, of course, she will mix a different cocktail, which is really nice. Of course, you get a certain flavor from it. Of course, it's always nice. But what I really wanted was the A3, because by mixing any cocktail, she was actually able to make our damage dealt for all of our people just go up by 16%, which is already nice. Of course, if I can get like A5, which is us getting a premium cocktail, that would be nice. But unfortunately, we don't got that right now, but we gonna get in the future eventually, hopefully. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and give her a spin here, try her out for a little bit here, and I want to hope I can actually do this correctly, because I normally murder everything, so it's gonna be kind of hard to do so. But we're gonna see what we can get into, and I could just toss her into like guild battle or something, but I don't really want to do that. I want to try and just toss her into something else, which we got to redo that, because I see we're in the top 100s. We're not actually in the double digits, so we got to redo that sometime today. But I guess we'll just throw her in here. It's not going to be too crazy, because of course I want to find something that has a bless. Yeah, okay, here's a bless one, so this will work out. Right here. So we'll just use this, and we have our Joker team on the other end, so it doesn't matter for this one. And we're going to be using a team somewhat like this. Now I could very well use my bless dagger. That is a actual thing that I could possibly be using, though I don't think I'm going to do that, because the blessed dagger is fairly weak. It doesn't have many dupes in it right now. If I had 2 or 3, I probably would use it over at least everything else, but we don't got that right now, so I'm gonna give it a try. My main thing is I want to see, 1, if we can proc that actual skill cooldown. 2, I want to see the change in at least the damage increase, right? Because at the A3 that we're looking for, no matter what, when she mixes a cocktail, we're getting that damage dealt, which is increasing our damage by 16%. That enough is already really good to me, so I'm hoping we can get that to trigger more than anything. So let's go ahead and use this, make sure we get all our buffs in order and stuff like that, of course. And then what I want to do is, we're not going to do anything huge with closer being at least our ultimate yet. We're probably going to say that for the next round, because I want to see exactly how much damage we can get off of this. So of course we get our normal amount of damage, which, holy crap, I did not think that he would die from that. Wow. We didn't even mix the cocktail yet, bro. No, brother, we didn't even mix the cocktail yet. And since we already have a rainbow one, which is always good for us, just by consuming this one here, we're actually able to get a certain effect, which is going to be really nice as well. And this will help out our overall damage multiplier. So I think our main deal is always use that skill 3 first if we do have a premium one, and then we'll use the skill 2. So let's see what I want to do here. And this is giving us our damage bonus. I don't want to kill this dude, but I think he's gonna end up dying. I gotta find a different boss. All right, so hold on, let's just kill this dude real quick. Just because I'm curious to see what the ult can hit for on a single target. And then let's go to a boss or something. 70k, which isn't bad, because normally I usually hit like a 50k sometimes. So you know what, I will take that. That's a decent increase for that at least. And let's go ahead and move on to a boss, because that, I didn't think that was gonna happen. Like, right, I expect them to be a little bit more tanky, and no, that was the wrong place to what you call it, to actually try that anyways. So yeah, we're gonna try that again. We're gonna try that again. Oh no, let's see if we can do it on both of these dudes. Are kind of lackluster to do this on, but screw it, let's do it on him, because I do know he has some AoE properties too, of course. So we have not grinded his stages. This shows you how much like we just had stuff stockpiled. So let's go ahead and toss back our whole team real quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and try this again, because I'm really excited about at least Phoebe. This is one of the few characters that, of course, a lot of you guys know on my streams and things like that, that I really do love this character. I have not been able to use them whatsoever, quite literally, because without the weapon and without dupes, it's not really worth it in my opinion. It just isn't. It's not worth using this character. And now that I have the weapon and I have a few dupes, it definitely makes things a lot better. Oh, so I'm really happy about that. So let's see what we can get into here. Let's use our persona skill, being the skill 2 here, and we're gonna get her fully buffed up. I think the real thing that I really want to try to do here is I want to see the buff up capabilities of what we can do. And I would like to use the skill 2, but I really want to use the skill 3 just to get her into that form and see what we can really do with everything that we have gained. So we have maximum buffs pretty much almost, unless we had Marion skill 3, but for the most part, decent amount of buffs. So we use the skill 3, get into our low form, which is 70k. Once again, 70k looking pretty darn decent, especially on at least one person. But that was 70k without the premium thing here. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Make sure we get this on up, giving everyone that nice old damage bonus. And I want to see what the ult can hit for as well, because we hit 70k last time on the ultimate, and I want to see if we can hit a little bit higher on the single target. So nope, that was just low. Dang. Okay, well, I guess you can't beat everything. Let's use the actual maximum buff here. And then, even though this is an AoE attack that we're about to use, I'm gonna try it anyways, and we're gonna see if we can actually deal some big boy damage with it. So it's gonna hit us, nothing too bad, nothing too hard there. And I actually prefer this here anyways. So let's go ahead and utilize this. He did just buff up, which is gonna kind of hurt us a little bit for at least damage wise. Oh, you bum, because you resist me a little bit. Okay, that explains. Well, it don't matter, you still take some decent damage, but dude, that sucks, because I wanted to actually like try this out, but homeboy is like resisting everything. So I can't really test it on him either, you guys. I'm trying to figure out a good place to test this on him, because yeah, sure, we're able to test out the refresh capabilities, which is always nice. The only thing we're not able to test out is the actual damage, man. That's what I really want to see. Like, BB makes so much of everything possible for me, and I really want to see how that goes. But it's unfortunate, dude. I want to actually see what we can do, but we can't even test it. No. Okay, so we're gonna see what we gotta try something. We gotta try a little bit of something here. So get back to the form. There's 3 of them here, so we can deal, I know we dealt 70k on one, so that was 195k on another, and 50k on him, which is not really that bad. And I think we got rid of our cooldown as well. Look at that, yeah, because I think we were able to use this again. So I think we might have actually got rid of that cooldown, which is really, really nice for us as well. So I'm happy with that. That's not bad. That wasn't bad at all. She actually did some really good damage, and I want to see what the single target hit is actually hitting for. So let's go ahead and buff her up. Give her some nice old buffs real quick. She probably doesn't need the extra crit right there, but we just want to do some overkill type beat. So let's go ahead and use this, get all this all together, make sure she has as much buffs as possible, and then hit her with this, or hit him with this here. Which was still a 40k and pretty much negative damage. I'll take it. But I don't know how I feel yet. Everything on this boss is pretty much just not working because he says no to bless here, and that is already a nuisance. But we gotta try something, you guys. We gotta try something. I really want to test this guy out, or at least test this girl out here and see what we can do. So what we're gonna do after this is actually go ahead and see if we can get into a fight. Maybe, you know what, maybe let's try the actual the teacher and just see what happens, because I know she doesn't really avoid anything, but I usually use my bleed team on that one. So yeah, well, let's go ahead and try it on her after we beat this dude up and see exactly what we can do. We already know we got the refresh, that's already good and nice, but we can't really see too much on the actual DPS side. So not too happy about that, but ain't too bad to be honest. So at least knock him down, get them out of here, and that's pretty much just he's gone. Doesn't matter, need to clear this anyways for the week, so I mean, like, it's not too bad to do right now, but still could have been a little bit faster, could have been things that I could actually do better, which he is hitting higher numbers when it does come down to at least like comparative type deals. So I mean, it ain't the worst of the worst, but let's go ahead and check this out, because this is probably the only place I can kind of check that can withstand damage, because I know the other dude definitely can't withstand the damage that she can deal. So it gets kind of nasty with that one, but this one packs a punch, which is why I was kind of avoiding her. I could still kill her easily, but like, she definitely packs a punch to some of my characters, so I was kind of trying to avoid using, or at least avoid going against this one. But what more can we do? Let's try to use our Dionysus first and then buff with the other one, which is gonna be us buffing the actual psychic abilities instead here. So first things first, Marion, I know you need to heal yourself, but I'm more interested into closer right now, so you're gonna have to hold that L, unfortunately. And let's go ahead and see what we can get into. So get into the form to one target here, no stinking anything getting in our way right now. So 75k, not bad, I'll take that right now. And let's see what we can get into. So now, once again, we do have 8 little rotations here, so we do have to keep that in mind. So if it goes 7 times to get that back, then that's perfect. And if she pops back up and stuff like that, that'd be perfect for us. But 8 turns, I don't know exactly what ends up happening if she does get that cooldown, so we're gonna have to check that out soon. But anyways, did pretty decent damage. Let's go ahead and hit her again. Decent more damage there, I'll take it. And then let's go ahead and do our buff here, which is gonna help us out in the blessed category at least. And we'll just use this to get up our actual little stacks again, of course. And I feel like off rip, this is just going to do a lot of damage. Let's use skill 2. Yeah, 40k, it seems like the norm right now. 40k is seeming like the norm, which ain't nothing bad about that, but I feel like I should be hitting a little bit more. What do you guys think? Because of course with Phoebe, we're actually already hitting a decent bit, but I don't know, man. I feel like we should be hitting a little bit more. Maybe it's just me being a little greedy, because I know we are probably hitting pretty darn hard, but you know, I'm just being a little greedy. And this video has been a long time coming, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been wanting to do this video for at least using Phoebe for quite some time now. So I'm seeing it. You know, I'm seeing the vision when it comes down to it, but it feels like there's a little bit of something missing. So I don't know if it's just me, or maybe like I'm not paying attention too much, but it might be a little bit of a mix of both. Who knows? For the most part, see if we get that another chalice, which we do got that chalice, of course. So utilize this once again. Yep, give me that, looking good. And then we're gonna go ahead and use this here. Decent damage. Ooh, 115k. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. That was on one enemy, which looked really spicy actually. So you know what, I think that was good. I think that was a good little damage test right there. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Now, whether that was a hard-hitting crit or not, I don't know, because I don't think we crit it. I think it was just base damage there, which is really good in general, but still, that was nice. That was a nice one right there, because I was expecting something a little bit less, but 115 was really good. So let's go ahead and hit with the skill 1. Nothing really huge is going to change there. Got 84k, which we did get some crits there as well, which actually looks pretty dang nice. So not gonna lie, pretty decent. Now we're actually starting to warm up. I think it's possibly to because the boss too, so I do have to keep that in mind. But go ahead and use this as well, get our heals up, in which we're gonna pop another heal anyway, so it doesn't matter. But use this as well, get that extra damage, and now there's 3 things on the field, so now we can actually deal some damage here. 90k, which is kind of low into my standards, or at least this character. So I'm unsure how I feel about that. We have to see exactly what we can get into with that one. But then go ahead and buff once again here, and then pop this heal on off. Overall, I feel like BB's really does help she helps the team a lot. It's just my boo brain behind sometimes don't understand that. So let's go ahead and use our skill 2 this time, and I want to utilize this on closer. This is on closer, give us that damage, all that crit damage and everything that we want to do. And then let's use the skill 3 and see what we can get into here for this one. And bang! All right. Oh, that was some. Okay, hold on. I didn't even see the damage markers. All I saw was 200k. Wait a minute. That looks kind of nice. Hold on. I was maybe just not spitting first time. I wasn't spitting at the beginning. Wait a minute. I had to let it marinate. You know, I had to actually give it a chance. Give it another try, you know, get it to an actual AoE type deal, because that right there was some good damage. Okay, I like that. I like that. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I expected it to be a little bit less, but holy crap, that was perfect. I'm in love with that. That right there, I'm gonna try that once again. And instead of using the skill 3, skill 3 always helps, of course, right? But I want to focus on that single target type deal. Let's see what happens here. Come on. Let's see. Let me see the damage. Okay, decent damage. Nothing too crazy. Kind of light, kind of something light. But dude, no, that was nice. I don't know what we hit last round or what that was, but we did some damage, like some crazy damage. So yeah, I'm gonna need that to happen again eventually, because that was cool. That was nice looking. It definitely made me kind of happy with that one. So we already buffed with this one. Let's go ahead and just do our regular old buff to finish this off for the most part. And I think we have everything kind of prepared, so whatever, I'm just going to use the skill 3 anyways and get at least whatever we need here. And then for here, we can just go ahead and use our skill 3, because we've already done the skill 2, and pop this on off. At this point, it's going to be fun. Transform back on in. It's only 1 hit, so unfortunately only 90k there, but it's still higher than the 70k that we hit earlier. So without a doubt, I'm not gonna lie, I like that. She performs a lot better with Phoebe, which I really do enjoy. And okay, I thought my game just freaking broke for a second, which I really do enjoy. So I'm really happy to actually test out this character, or at least actually be able to use the character that I want to use now to its full capacity. You guys let me know how you guys feel about Phoebe as well. I might do a build guide for Phoebe, because that was long in the making. I've been meaning to make one, but I never had her at the time, so I didn't want to make a video on her. Now that I got her, I want to make a video on her, of course. But I think the first one that we're going to be doing is actually a build guide for Yuki and them, so surely do keep an eye out on that one. And I might have a little surprise for y'all, because if I do get this build guide out, y'all gonna see an improvement. But all right, see you guys next time. Peace out.